Given that we can't celebrate the holidays kind of in large gatherings as normally some of us would, I know my family is very huge for coming together during the holidays. I think it's very important to find fun ways to celebrate with the family members or the people in your household or possibly your roommates. So my recipe is a mini cheesecake recipe that's eggnog flavored, but it's very fun because it's in the shape of Santa and with a little Santa hat. So I hope that all family members are able to use this. It's low ingredient, very easy to make, and it's a great bonding experience if you have kids or if you're celebrating with roommates this year or anything of that nature. I know in my household, Santa is African American, so feel free to change up the recipe if you would like to. If you have a preferred cheesecake flavor, then you can change it out. This recipe is very malleable to your taste and things of that nature. So I hope y'all are able to have fun with it.
Isn't she adorable? And that special person belongs to this special person, Alexis' little sister Mia, right?
Yes, it's my baby sister Mia, but you know, she's like a young adult now. So I love seeing her grow up, but she is so sweet. She's everyone's favorite. And she loves to bake. She loves to bake.
So there's 3 of them, in case you didn't know. Mia's the littlest, right?
Yes, I'm the oldest, and my middle sister's name is Morgan.
Oh, so sweet and adorable, just like Mia. These little Santa hats, I just love them, and they were so fun to make. So Mia gave me the recipe, so I'm gonna make them for you. So this is a recipe from Mia's heart in her kitchen to yours, okay? We're gonna get started, and then I wanna hear all the stories about Mia that you can dish out, because that girl is awesome. So we're gonna start by making a crust, as you can see in those little mini cheesecakes. So I think you could probably, I don't know, we'd have to ask Mia, but get away with using whatever, including chocolate graham crackers, or I found these Oreo thins.
Ooh,
you could separate out
yummy.
and get rid of the cream. I happen to like the cream inside an Oreo, so you just blend those up until you have a fine crumb, okay? So we're gonna speed things up for all Indiana like we like to do, so you can see the whole recipe being made. And then you're gonna take that and combine it with melted butter and maybe a little sugar, but actually I made these without the sugar because the graham crackers had some added sugar and they turned out fantastic. So just stir those around, okay? So the butter gets all over, and then a mini cheesecake pan. All right, now if you don't know what to get the baker in your life, say you're celebrating next week, let me just give you a tip. Mia gave me this tip. This mini cheesecake pan is absolutely amazing, and I'm gonna show you why. But they turn out, I think you can make so many things in this mini cheesecake pan.
Oh yeah, especially if you have a big family and you like to do mini bites, perfect.
Yeah. You know what? This is like perfect for COVID. Yeah. Because everything's individual size.
Absolutely.
So you're gonna put those chocolate crumbs in the bottom and then just press them with your fingers, 12 of them, put them in the oven at 350 for 5 minutes, okay? Then let's go on to step 2. So we're gonna make the cheesecakes. And just like Mia said, this is pretty simple. So I've got some cream cheese right there, and I'm going to blend it with some sugar as I change out my power source. All right, so tell us, Alexis, favorite story with Mia?
Oh my goodness. Well, you know, Mia and I are quite far apart in age, but she's an old soul, so she always can make anything out of like a little bit of anything.
Is she the baker in the family?
She really loves to bake. You know, my middle sister Morgan really likes to cook as well.
Okay.
Morgan makes really great cookies. She likes to make things from scratch as well. So I think baking has always been kind of a labor of love for us. We used to love to bake with our mom all the time.
Yeah.
And we were talking about cheesecake. So cheesecake is one of my favorite things.
It's got a memory.
Yes.
We all gather around food. We love it. It brings joy, but it's even better when it brings memories. And cheesecake is that way for you.
The holidays are big. I told you guys my dad absolutely loves the holidays. He used to do Christmas light competitions and all that. And so, you know, we're from the Chicago area. My dad used to work at what was then the Sears Tower. And we had this thing where we all got a chance to do a daddy-daughter dates on our own. We didn't want to share, right? Like, we didn't want to share with each other. We wanted our own time.
So he'd take out each girl.
Yes. So we would go to work with him for a little bit, and then he would take us to
Daddy. That's awesome.
Right? Big Mike, look at you. And then we would go to FAO Schwartz, pick out, you know, one toy to bring back on the train. And then we would always go to the Cheesecake Factory. And so I love the fact that Mia shared our love for cheesecake with you because it's always been a special thing for us.
The special memory with Daddy. That's incredible. And this one's like holiday flavored. You saw me just pour in a half cup of eggnog. I did not measure it because I forgot my measuring cups. But when you bake, don't leave it to test.
Yes.
Just go ahead and measure and
don't leave it to the ancestors, y'all.
No, that's right. They're not speaking to you when it comes to baking. You obey the directions, do what Mia says, and then finally we're going to add in an egg. But this is just like the essence of the holiday. And because it's eggnog, I mean, I think this would be a great New Year's recipe too.
Oh, yeah. And you can get really creative with this. Like Mia said, we have black Santas all over our house, but maybe, you want something that looks a little different. Maybe you want green ones because you like the Grinch. Who knows? But you can do that with cheesecake.
That's right. Okay, so you're going to take this mixture, and I've already got some of the chocolate crust
Smells
that has
good.
already been baked. So then you put the cheesecake mixture, divide it among the 12. You're going to put that in the oven at 325. So you reduce that temperature just a little bit. And I want to show you guys how cool this pan is. You know how you sit and wait for things from Amazon and you're like, when it arrives? That's how I was with this pan. So here's the box that comes. Once I ordered it, I was like, oh, I have no idea if it's going to get there on time. And it did. And I was just waiting. It's like the spirit of Mia was with me when it came. May the force and Mia's spirit be with us. Okay, so then what's cool is you push up the bottom. You can see they've got removable bottoms in here.
Perfect.
Because we all kind of struggle with cheesecake. Tara Hastings said she loves to make cheesecake, but cheesecake can be intimidating because a lot of times it didn't turn out great. So that's what you've got. Doesn't that look delicious?
Oh, yeah.
And then you're just going to take some whipped cream. You can make it yourself or let the store do it for you. Either way, no judging involved on All Indiana. Alexis and I love you. We're not going to judge you.
As long as it's good, you're good with us.
Yep, and then top it with a strawberry. Now, I happen to use frozen ones because those were the ones that were big enough. But you could use fresh. You can maybe make these even into snowmen.
Yes.
And there you go. Little Santa hat
Santa
and
hats.
an eggnog cheesecake. See
Love
that? Isn't that
it.
cute? Oh, they're just so cute, fun, easy, COVID friendly. Gonna help us have a great Merry Christmas Eve.
And they match our outfit. We're
Thank
winning
you, Mia.
today.
We love you.